good dental insurance. They dental insurance must look like superb. You know what I mean?
Oh
They
hell yeah,
dental
they got that.
insurance is nice, man. Them dudes be doing their thing.
They
You
got that
know,
premium.
they got
Hey,
that premium
That premium
insurance.
don't
dental
forget the
insurance.
beans.
Yeah,
Don't, no, I said beans. Beans.
I
I
hear
call
you.
my girl Bean, but no, I'm calling Beans.
Oh,
Beans.
oh.
No, no, I'm talking to Beans. Beans.
I like that.
Yeah.
So yeah, what's up, family? I already
What's
hit
good? What's
that.
good, people?
I
What's
already
going
hit
on?
that button,
Good.
man. What's good, man? Parlay with us, Mr. Bean, Stony Cook, Hustle Stack, Sean Doe. What's good with you guys, man?
Hey,
Thursday night.
another week. And
Thursday night live, like you know it. Thursday night live, like you know it, man. So
I don't know
before
which
we
which I
move
like
on,
more, Thursday night or Sunday night. I mean,
yo,
it's kind of hard to
Thursday
decide, man.
night.
They both got their own unique day, you know.
Yeah. I mean, I think Thursday nights is one of our like, speed segments. Like we go through things, bow, 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 because sometimes those Thursday night games is something that it's Thursday nights, the middle of the week. But Sunday, after we done watched all those games and got all kind of, you know, comments on who did what and who didn't do what. That's when Sunday. I think Sunday. I like both nights though, to tell you the truth. But before
Yeah,
we
yeah.
go forward,
Both nights. Yeah.
Yeah, God, to make moves. Doobie don't snooze. It's on your back, cause they hate you. Dog break through, sun get through.
yeah, once again,
Yo,
it's
yo.
Parlay with us with Mr. Bean, Stony Cook, Hustle Stack, Sean Doe. What's up, family? We back again. Boston's premium sports podcast. We bringing it to you guys live. There you go. What's up, family?
Was good, man.
Everything good. Everything good, man.
Yeah,
It's
man.
a lot going on, man.
Yeah, it's
There's a lot going on. Hey, yo, Stony, shout out to Kristaps Porzingis, man. That's looking like a good pickup right there.
Oh yes, man. Shout out to
man.
Christoph. He was letting people know that he arrived. You know,
Yeah.
he wasted no time.
Yeah, I watched a little bit of the game. You know what? I kind of thought I was watching the beginning of the game and the way the Celtics was looking pretty good. I kind of went away from it. I was doing something else, and I thought, I didn't really think that they would have, they lost the league. I heard it got real interesting, and Porzingis went off in the fourth quarter and stuff like that. So yeah, man, hey, that's what they need. They need a big man who can go off in the fourth quarter, right?
Yeah,
Exactly.
they need someone that can just go
Versatile, he
off
could
in the fourth
rebound.
quarter.
I mean, period. I mean,
Score.
we got Tatum Brown, but you know how people will guard that. So now adding
Yeah.
this big
It
man,
got
it's like,
redundant.
yeah,
got
it got
redundant.
We
there.
just
You
gotta
go.
keep
So
him. We gotta keep him healthy though. We gotta keep him
there
healthy.
you go. There you go. I was gonna
That's
say
gonna
that's
be the key with him.
yeah.
I
Keeping him
think Stoney
healthy.
he'll stay healthy because he don't have to do as much with Tatum Brown and the guys we got. So
Right.
every team he's been on, he's been relied on to do a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So with this
Right.
team, we just kind of letting them play, like me and Doe talked about. We just kind of let them play. You know what I'm saying?
You know what, guys? I kind of Stoney. We kind of us being the how you want to say that, the producers of our show. We kind of goofed on this title. We should have added an NBA Celtics season preview, or what I mean. We should have added that because we're talking about that now, but it is what it is. But that's because we know we're going forward with a little bit of NBA. So yeah, man, Celtics.
Yeah, we could work it in the title next time.
In the title next time,
our
we'll add
listeners
that
appreciate it.
Exactly. So I just didn't want people
The
to
thing
be like,
is our hearts are in the right place.
exactly.
Yeah.
Right. No, I'm just bringing it to make sure, like, us as a team remember, like, we're doing NBA. So if y'all gotta remind me, say, yo, Neil, because y'all seen the titles, y'all get the notification for the thing. So if yo Neil, you didn't add NBA, this, that, send me that text. You know what I mean? So we can make sure we on point.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
For my soccer fans, Liverpool was good to your boy today and good for his bank account. Europa League today. There were a lot of good games today. I told y'all we'll touch on that in the future, but Liverpool was good to me today, fellas. Parlay with us, Liverpool.
Who did they do? Who did they take care? Who they beat today?
Liverpool. Who they play today? They played damn, I forgot now. But I picked the overs on. I didn't pick the actual them for them to win. I picked the over goals over and under. I picked the they scored 5 goals. The over under was 2.5. I picked the over under 2.5, and I bought another goal, so it was at 3.5. You know me and my corner kicks. Shots on target.
Man, I saw my favorite play on hockey is the under.
The under, yeah.
I go under almost all the time, man. And I mean, when I do bet, because I know hockey that those goals are hard, but they can score too. Don't get it wrong. There've been some high scoring games, but I'm an under guy.
Yeah, for sure. Soccer. The hockey under is for sure. And you know what I noticed? When you on DraftKings, when you win, they don't pay you right away. When you lose, they take your money quick.
You'll get paid, bro. Yeah. I know what you're saying.
They played Liverpool played Toulouse. It's a French league team. It's a Europa League. So the Europa League.
So this is a Europa League. Okay.
Yeah, it's under the Champions League because Champions League top 4 advance in each. Or if you don't know the top 4 events, but the under that, they go to the Europa League. It's run by the same. It's kind of like the consolation tournament.
Okay,
but not to get on a tangent. But Liverpool.
No, that's good. Good to I'm glad you giving us that knowledge. We need, the people need to know about soccer. It's big over there in Europe, and just not in Europe, but in the rest of the world.
It's getting big here too.
Oh no, it's getting big here too. Yeah,
Messi came in, little Miami.
Yeah. They trying to get the attention of the American consumer.
Beans, Crook, Stacks. What do you guys think of the Deshaun Watson situation? I know we're talking. I'm leaving that alone.
I'm the GM, man. I'm sweating right now.
So what's going on, guys? I'm in the dark.
They're questioning his passion to play. Like, it's being questioned now. Like, it ain't even the injury aspect. It's more like, does this guy want to play football? It's like,
is it going down to that already?
I question.
It's cloudy. What's going on with him? It's cloudy.
I just question that guy's mental, man, because he went through a lot with that.
Remember I told y'all
that situation. So I question his mental.
I can't. Dose said it. Dose said something wasn't right, and he said it was more than the injury.
They're gonna have to be patient with him because
it's coming.
They can't return that. there's no returns on that purchase.
Look at these numbers. Look at these numbers, Stoney, on him for the next 4 years, fully guaranteed money. That's crazy.
That's crazy. And then all they gave up too, the picks they gave up for him. You didn't even count that. They gave up I think 3 number 1 picks for the next 3 years.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have to be patient with him. Whatever he needs, they're just gonna have to work with him. Whatever it is, that's all they can do. I wouldn't try to trade him out. I would just try to work with him. And maybe you're right, Stacks. Maybe it's a mental thing. Maybe he has to get over something, but they're gonna have to be patient with him.
That's
because that's their best bet right now.
For the record, I didn't want to be right about anything. It's just and I don't know anything more than anybody else who knows. The internet's the internet. It's not what I read. It's just what I see. You know what I'm saying? It's like what I see. It's like,
and they haven't been saying much though. What's his? Do you know what his injury is?
He said it was the joint, AC joint,
the AC joint in the shoulder.
But they cleared him to play. The team cleared him to play.
Okay.
So they're saying
he went back out.
Yeah. But they're saying he's not lying about. I mean, it's tough. Bill Carr was on today. Not that I'm the biggest fan of him, but anyway. He was saying you can't question someone's pain tolerance. You know what I mean? But
true.
It's one of those things where it's like if you say your back hurts, we're not doctors. I can't say oh, Crook doesn't want to play tonight. If he tells me his back hurts as a teammate, I gotta respect that and believe in you and believe that you want to play. So they were basically saying last week's game, he could have went back in last week's game. That's what they were saying. He was cleared, but the coach didn't put him in. Because it was a concussion last week. Then after the game, it came out that his AC joint in his arm. Sorry, pardon me. I don't know if it's his throwing arm or his other arm.
It's his throwing arm. It's his
throwing arm, most likely, right? So that came back to fruition. Brady Quinn, went back and forth online with his training, which was kind of odd. Like I don't really like the ex-athletes going after him, but whatever. Either way, he questioned him, saying like, it's like one of those trust fund kids getting all this inheritance, and then you just want to play around and go party and X, Y, Z. And then his manager went back to Brady Quinn, was like, yo, I seen you at the, over the weekend. You didn't say all this. So like you guys, just a lot of like I said a couple of weeks ago, there's a lot of weird, spooky shit going on. And like I said, I didn't want to root against him or be right, but we're doing a sports show here, man. I gotta see it how I see it. It's like, especially if you gamble on this team. I can't say you pick the Browns.
I mean, I'm picking against them this weekend. I'm taking Seattle.
And to be fair, that kid Walker's been playing okay. He's been playing okay. To be fair to him,
Cleveland's gonna have to make a move at that quarterback. Not trade my man Watson, but they're gonna have to bring in somebody else to play that position. I think if that rotator cuff, if he needs surgery, he's done. He's not going to be able to throw the ball. And let's call a spade a spade. We all know professional sports is something else. The pressure to make these guys play injured is crazy.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So they behind closed doors don't believe that the pressure on these guys to play. Like, I paid you $200 million. I need you to play, dog. I don't give. Even if you got to hand the rock off and throw a little out, 5-yard outs, you got to play. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, but if he's landing on that shoulder and he's taking hits, how's it going to heal?
It's not going to heal. But what I'm saying, Beans, is they gave him all this money, and I just think they probably are pressuring him to play. There's no way they're going to.
Yeah.
What if it is pain? Like, listen, I got my shit be hurting. I ain't throwing no ball. My shit be. You know what I mean?
You ain't worried about a 300.
Nah, tell man, working that
lawnmower on taking out the trash, man.
You know what I mean? I be doing shit. This shit.
We ain't talking about making roadies, rapping roadies, fam.
But I'm saying, like, if this is hurting, bro, if you can't even raise your hand up on some rotator situation, and y'all want him to take hits and land on it when he gets tackled, on the shoulder, he lands on it. He take a hit on it. That thing is not so. Yes, it's $200-300 million, but it's uncomfortable. Maybe with resting during the week, it feels the soreness goes down, and he feels a little. He could throw some balls, and then next thing you know, after he throws 20-30 rocks, and then he takes a few hits, now it's sore again.
Let me ask you this though.
It might need a rotator.
Let me ask you this though. Say he might be a little compromised. He's not playing for a guaranteed contract. That 240 guaranteed. So whether he blows his arm out tomorrow or plays next 4 years, he's gonna get that paper either way. So my point is I guess he must be hurt then if he can't, because he's not losing anything by not playing. You get what I'm trying to say? He's not winning. It's only
I know people want Cleveland to win because of the money that they paid him, and because Cleveland wants to win, obviously, right?
They got a good defense too.
I want him to win. I don't want to, like me and Stack said, we don't want to give up on the kid. I don't want to give up on. I think the kid still could be it's 3 years out of football, and it's tough, man. Like, it's tough. It's 3 years out. Don't forget about what last year looked like, but last year was just a tune-up type of thing.
Yeah,
but he's, you know what I mean? It's 3 years out, man. Yeah, you know what I mean?
He's
so
been out
this
of football
dude
for a while, man.
He's been out of football for a while, like nothing solid, like no straight through. So it's I think, like Stack said, man, we can't just throw the kid to the wayside because things is not panning out right. If he's hurt, he's hurt. That's all I can say. If the kid's hurt, the kid's hurt. They can't go against that. They just can't. All the talk about if he's hurt and he has somebody, a second opinion, come in and say, yeah, dude, you're gonna have to get some surgery on that. Then what?
Miss another year, but look,
never year down the drain.
They're gonna have to be patient, man. That's just I feel bad for Cleveland, man, because man, they got their eyes open really
Open up.
wide.
Yeah, they was getting
Trying to
close.
get that dude, man. They gave him. They got. It sounded like desperateness.
They thought, but no, it's not
No.
even desperate. I think they thought that was the getting him and stealing him away from everybody else. I think they thought that was the the missing piece that they needed to get to the
Right, because their defense was already.
I just didn't think they
Right.
had a
championship
guarantee.
level. You know what I mean?
They probably didn't have to
defense was
guarantee
tough.
him all that money, or that's why I said, it's like
That-
they were
that-
like, "Yo, yeah, we'll give you everything,
That franchise
guaranteed.
just might be.
Please, just sign." Like,
That
because that was
franchise
unheard
might
of.
be
They spoke about it. That's unheard of. Man. That's a lot of money to guarantee,
that
especially in a
franchise
sport
might be
where
one of the
one hit,
franchises that's just
you're out.
boom.
Right?
You think so? I don't think so. We said that about the Lions. I mean, the Lions ain't do nothing yet. But we said that about the Lions too. People always had the Lions as member. Even New Orleans used to be the paper bag head. So
Yeah,
you get what I
Cleveland
mean,
lost their
Zach?
franchise to Baltimore, right?
Who?
They lost their franchise to Baltimore after
Yeah,
Belichick
Cleveland,
left,
the
right?
original
Who?
Cleveland.
Cleveland.
That's the
Yeah.
original Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, the original Cleveland Browns.
Yeah, they've been through it.
They've been through it.
They
So
got
that's
great
what I'm saying.
fans out there too.
I
by
just,
the way.
I
Yeah, man.
maybe you might, you guys,
at the goal line. Damn,
you guys might be right about the situation with the quarterback, but I think that's the only thing that might be holding him back right now is the consistency with a quarterback. If Deshaun's hurt or not, a consistent quarterback that we're a strong enough team that we can get to the playoffs. So I think that's what Cleveland's missing. They need to fix that part. Hurt or not hurt.
They got a good defense though. They defense is stout.
And don't get me wrong. We've seen
they
players.
They could stand on that right now.
We've seen players, top 10, top tier players throw in the bag. His history of that. So, the guy that the Raiders have picked up when they first, who supposedly, and I seen a podcast with him on it, and he kind of defended his situation, but they say he quit it on football, but like he just got fat and quit or whatever. But
who are you talking about? Russell,
yeah.
quarterback,
right?
Oh man, that was the worst.
So
let me tell you.
They say they say, but if you go on I don't want to say but go on the pivot and watch him on the pivot to tell you what he
they said
transpired.
one story. They said one story about that dude, and I knew it. I was like, yo, this dude's washed. They gave him a blank tape. Y'all heard about that? They gave him a blank tape. And then they asked him, yo, did you study the plays? He was like, yeah. There was nothing on the tape.
Yeah,
it was empty.
But you gotta watch it on the thing. Watch that interview.
I'm gonna finish watching it.
Look at that, and you'll see he'll explain some of the situations that happened with that franchise that really went to his demise. But
he robbed them though.
But he got his money.
You can't. You can't.
I mean, I don't want to say robbed them like that, but my goodness, man, like
you can't mention quarterbacks being robbed without mentioning Ryan Leaf. How you go from first round draft pick to
Ryan Leaf was.
But mentally,
that was another one. That was another one.
What's up, Teebs? What's up, Teebs? That's another one of my nephews. What's up, Teebs? Thanks for looking in, man. Thanks for watching the show, Teebs, man. I appreciate it. That's another one who
that was a bust.
Something went wrong with him mentally. So you're kind of hitting it on. I think you're hitting the nail on the head. Could be. We don't know yet, but is something going on up top with Deshaun Watson? It could be. We don't know yet, but a lot of these big time players, like Stack said, he mentioned Ryan Leaf. We talked about Russell, and there's a lot more.
Baker Mayfield, not Baker Mayfield. I was mixed up.
No, remember the dude from Cleveland, the other number one quarterback.
Yeah, I said Baker Mayfield. My bad.
Yeah,
Baker.
what was this?
You talking about Manziel?
Johnny Manziel. Johnny Football.
Manziel, he admitted that he lost interest in it. He was burnt out. That kid.
Right.
From all the hype.
What it is? A lot of these cats get involved with alcohol and drugs, and I'm not making excuses, but when you get all that,
I know, and
partying, that fame early, man, and you get that. Vince Young too. Vince Young could have been.
Vince Young?
Yeah, Vince Young in a way. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man, that was another one.
You guys get involved. They go back to college after they was in the pros and get involved in shit on camp. It's like, you know, it's a tough game.
And I
man.
think I think he explained his situation. I think, did I see a podcast with him talking about his situation too?
Yeah,
He's all these guys,
he got it in though. I mean, he
played though. He balled.
He was with the Titans. He was at the Titans.
He played a little bit, but I'm saying no crook as far as what he should have been.
What he could have been, right? You're right.
You know what I mean? Like his potential. Don't get me wrong. I'm not on these.
He won a national. He won a national championship.
No, and the hype, him coming out, he had this big hype around him. Like, yo,
he was supposed to be like the next
one.
Steve McNair.
Yep.
Yeah,
exactly.
You gotta think you gotta remember in that bowl game, he arguably beat one of the greatest college teams to ever play.
Yeah,
sure enough.
Who did be USC or
USC?
USC,
right?
USC. He stopped them from winning. I think USC was going for a back-to-back.
Wow.
A two-peat. Was it a two-peat or a three-peat?
That was with Reggie Bush in them.
Yeah.
It could have been a three-peat.
It was a
and it was a three-peat, and that was the time
first time
Carroll
ever.
was, and that was Carroll coaching.
Yeah, that's right.
Carroll was running shit.
That was a three-peat.
It
was going for a three. Yeah, when it got hot, he dipped.
My man, yo, he played that shit smooth.
He seen the writing on the wall, right?
Oh, he saw the writing on the wall. He was out of there.
Out.
And went to Seattle.
Out. He went to Seattle, and that was
Seattle.
it. And you never heard any dust up with his name in USC.
Nothing. He got nothing. And he was
just
the coach.
Stepped off like at the right time.
At the perfect time.
But then never no dust up. But then they stripped Reggie Bush of the Heisman. What type of shit is that?
That's embarrassing.
That's
embarrassing.
That's crazy.
And they stripped him because what? They said he took money.
He took money.
And now it's legal. So what sense that mean?
Remember they tried to with Cam. Remember they tried it with Cam. Remember they tried it with Cam.
Did
he get his salary back?
Nah,
y'all didn't know they went. No, he never got it back.
Cam's dad got it. I think Cam's dad received.
But did they let OJ keep his joint?
Yeah.
Hell yeah, OJ kept this shit.
That was
OJ kept his shit.
When that civil case, they took this.
They stole it. They stole his shit. That's why he went. That's why he went and got locked up because they stole his shit and he went waving a pistol on him. OJ,
we all over the place, but I love it. He be on some shit right now. OJ be getting,
I love it. I love it.
He be getting on these little social media.
I wasn't even mad at OJ.
On some shit.
Listen, I wasn't even mad at OJ. OJ, whatever happened, they say OJ did what he did in LA. He got away with it. So whatever. He's the first black man to get away with something, right?
He got off.
But two, he got off. So two,
but he wasn't all the way black.
All those years, no, but all those years, he was.
Remember, he said they asked him, OJ, you black? He was like, no, I'm OJ.
Yeah, I'm old, right?
But then, but when he got jammed up, he was black.
You.
That's what happened.
Nah, he had the. You remember he had the kufi on? Remember he had the kufi on?
If you
had the fucking kufi on, though, you bullshit right now.
If you watch,
he had the kufi.
Watch the documentary with OJ.
Send it to me, man.
Listen, OJ was on some white shit all the way up until
he got
jammed up. When he got jammed up, he was on that black
you're right.
shit.
Crook. I'm gonna give it to Crook on this one. Crook, he did his history on that one. Yes,
he was on some shit.
OJ's a shady. He was a shady dude. He
was shady, man.
He wasn't trying to be on no like he like with the whole racial thing. He tried to exclude himself. Like he
separated himself
like
from that.
Said,
remember, he wasn't
OJ.
He came up with Bill. With Bill Russell,
Jim
Muhammad
Brown,
Ali, Jim Brown. He stayed away from that because they asked him like, "Yo, why ain't you joining that movement, that rally?" He was like, "Yo, I'm OJ." Because they asked him like, "OJ, you black?" He was like, "I'm OJ."
Jordan did the same thing. Jordan did the same thing.
So
who?
Jordan. He wasn't blamed with it. He was neutral though.
He was OJ. Jordan just didn't comment on this shit.
MJ, he's untouchable, man. He's one of them untouchable. Because remember,
he didn't comment. But you know what? That kind of hurt. People was getting at him because they felt as though he was on some shit, and that's why you started hearing public relations saying this is what Jordan does, the things that he do, the charity, this, that, that. Yeah, now because he was taking a hit from the black community.
Yo, but with the gambling. the gambling.
I don't know
really,
how he was taking. It's so
that
funny,
shit
not
was
to cut
serious.
you, Stoney. It's not the funny to cut you, but think about this with Jordan though. How was he being questioned per se by the black community, but the sneakers was flying off the shelf?
And he's getting everybody money.
Like, look
Still,
good.
Weird. Isn't that
Everybody
weird?
money because everybody running that shit is black.
It's weird, huh?
That's
the sneakers are
everybody
still
running
flying
that
off the
shit is
shelf.
black.
No, they still
Pretty much.
yo, I buy them. What are you talking about? So it's like I don't
know,
get
but
it.
everybody think about it. Everybody who's designing them Jordans are black. Like he gave them jobs. MJ's just he's the man behind it. But all those J's that all these names and different J's,
yeah.
Jordan 2s and the Carolina
It's
Blue, all that. That's all these creators that's working for him. That's working for his brand. You know, it ain't him directly. It's all these people that.
No,
he
I understand that, but now
a lot of people making money.
Now
off of
he
that.
has to show some of his how you want it socially for these social justices, and he has to. You know,
but let
he
me
has
tell you
to
something.
show that
Some
now.
people don't like. You know what it is? Because they question. On another note, they question Khaled. Why didn't he come out with the whole Palestine homage thing? Because you know he's a big name. Why they question? Some people are just not built that way.
No,
they don't like.
No,
they don't like to be the face of anything because they comfortable doing what they doing.
Stoney.
They don't want no problem. They want
Khaled
no problem.
Stony.
Let's call it spade a spade. Niggas don't want to fuck up their money. That's what it is.
There you go.
That's what
Khaled's a smart man, Stoney.
Niggas don't want to fuck up their money.
He don't want to fuck his money up, Stoney.
Yeah, I know that, but some people, that's what I mean. But that's the whole thing.
If Khaled didn't
he got
care,
plenty of money.
I know, but if Khaled didn't care and he didn't care about some of the endorsements and some of the deals that he got going on right now, Khaled would say something because remember, number one, he's a Muslim, right? So
Palestinian,
and he's Palestinian. So, but he is not going to say anything because there's money involved here. You know what I mean?
Fact.
You know, that's what that is, man. But you know, with all that,
they took a lesson from Kanye West. Kanye West opened his mouth and he went from 3 billion to 500 million.
Right?
You know,
50 million, right, probably there. Less than that.
That's why I don't want to talk about it now. I don't want. Hey, you see, I'm being quiet.
I'm being quiet too, man. I don't want to get hit either, man. You know.
Word up. Next thing we know, we got the letter in the mail, right? Like, yo, Stoney, the cease and desist letter.
Exactly. Like, yo, chill, man. Like, listen.
Stacks, look.
Word up.
So we all think of Baker Mayfield. Is he Baker Mayfield? What's going on with my boy, man?
So let's
tonight. He's gonna get smoked tonight.
So let's get it started, man. We're 27 minutes in. Let's get it started. Bills versus Tampa Thursday night football.
I'm
guys.
taking the Bills, man.
What y'all think? What y'all taking the Bills?
Bills.
Oh yeah, I think. Oh yeah. What's the spread on that?
It went up to 9.5, but I'm still gonna take it. It was 8.5. What is it now?
At 10, man. I don't know. That's kind of enticing. 10.
Listen,
like we say about Deshaun Watson, there's something going on with that Bills team, bro.
Yeah, it is.
There's some smoke there, and it might be a fire. I don't know what's going on. If you see, yo, Diggs don't be. It seems like Diggs don't be vibing with Allen like that to me.
Yeah,
it just seems like that. To me.
Good point.
Like something.
I wouldn't be surprised if he gets traded.
Something fell off with them.
He's always causing. He's always involved in some weird things.
And though, remember that last playoff shit? Stephon kind of put him on blast.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he's just. I like Diggs, man. It seems like he does a lot for the community,
good.
All that, but
he's good.
He just caused a lot of unnecessary. I don't know, man.
That's why Minnesota got rid of him.
He does too much than what he should be doing.
Drama. Too much drama. Like, I know diva, receiver, all that, but he does too much. He's always like me. Like, it's just too much, man. I don't know.
That's why I felt that way about OBJ.
Yeah.
I felt like that dude, man, great talent. All his distractions robbed him of his career, man.
So true.
Robbed him of his career. And I rooted for him, man. But I was like, yo, this dude's always on some other shit. Like, he doesn't focus on the game. Everything he does is a distraction. And look, man, it robbed him of his career. I mean, he won a championship, but
it's true.
He could have done more, man. The guy's talented, man. His route running and his hands is
everything.
He's a great receiver, man.
Very talented receiver.
Very talented.
What was a very talented receiver?
Yeah, because those days are gone.
That's why I told Stacks about having certain players come to your team. We and him were talking off air about the people that suck the air out of the room, man. And I just think as good as Diggs is, it just seems like the antics on the sidelines. If he doesn't get enough, they force the ball into him against us. I'm not saying he's the reason they lost. It just seems like Gabe Davis is a good number 2 receiver, and you don't really hear much about him.
Yeah, in the past few weeks.
Their
receiver core is actually decent.
Really good. They got the dude in the slot. He's pretty fast. He burnt
Shakur,
us.
right? Is it Shakur?
Shakur. Yeah, you're right. Yeah. Shakur. You got Gabe Davis. You got the little Division 2.
McKenzie.
Pretty good.
Is McKenzie still with them?
McKenzie's gone.
McKenzie's on the Colts.
Man, that dude right there. When they had him, he was
tough.
Crazy, man. He was crazy fast. He burnt us one game.
So
he caught like 8 passes, right? He caught like 8 or 10 passes.
He played this up last year. That's how I know him.
Doe, you said was it Doe or Stacks that Baker Mayfield? Look, Baker Mayfield. Look at the numbers between Baker Mayfield and Josh Allen right now. It's Josh Allen is 174 for 246, 1,841 yards, 15 TDs, 7 interceptions. I didn't know he had that much. Baker Mayfield got 4 interceptions, 8 TDs, 1,363 yards, and 133 for 204. So he's not doing that bad.
No, he's just trending down on Beans. It seems like these past few weeks.
Right. The TDs, who's this White? What's his name? That's the
Rashad White.
Rashad White. His numbers are low right now. He only has 1 TD, 266 yards for 83 carries. Cook. This kid Cook is he looks fast, man. This kid is
he's good.
He's good, man. Yeah, he's having a good year. He already got 419 yards on 88 carries.
Baker Mayfield got a good offense around him. He does.
He does.
He got 2 number 1 receivers. He got 2 number 1s with Evans and Godwin.
Evans and Godwin. Exactly. Yeah. People forget.
Right. So yeah, man, that's a I know that game already probably started.
No, not yet.
Not yet.
No, not yet.
So yeah, on the injury report, I'm looking at the injury report for both of them. I don't see nobody major on the injury report.
I know for Buffalo, all my fans.
Knox
is out. For all my fantasy people who got Knox at tight end, do not start him. He's out.
Knox is out.
Pick up Kincaid.
Knox fell off. What happened to Knox? Knox was the go-to guy for a little bit.
They drafted the number 1 tight end, though. They drafted
Knox kind of been old. I had him on my fantasy couple years. He kind of underachieves, man.
No, it's they forcing the ball to Diggs.
Yeah,
you're right.
They built their offense on 2 tight ends. They kind of took our offense a little bit. The Aaron Hernandez Gronk offense. They didn't take it. I'm just saying it's called a jumbo. The 2 tight ends.
Yeah,
double pack.
They drafted Dawson Knox a couple of years ago. They drafted Dalton Kincaid, he's a top tight end. He's one of the top rookie tight ends. There's a few rookie tight ends. He's one of the good ones. I'm telling you guys, if you watch the Bills play this year, they are force-feeding Diggs the ball. It is hurting that team. And they have some injuries on defense. I think Davis White's all right. Their cornerback, their number 1.
Yeah, Von Miller been out for a minute.
Von Miller was hurt. Is he back?
He's back. Von Miller's back in the lineup. He played in the last couple of games.
He didn't play. Von didn't play against us.
He did it?
Nah, Von didn't.
Yeah, so It's a
He
little
must have went
uneven.
back out. He must have went back out because they said Von Miller.
Yeah, I think he
played.
went back out.
Remember, Beans, they put him on IR at the beginning of the year, so he got like a couple games, I think.
But he did come back though.
He did come back.
He
Nah, he
did
didn't
come
play.
back.
He didn't play against us. I didn't see him.
Yeah, they probably, you know. But my point is something's funny over there. Something's real weird over there.
Something funny over there. Something funny.
They had one big win. I think they beat Miami 40-something to whatever it was. After that, I don't know.
They getting Ed Oliver back, which they was missing.
That's still. I'm telling you, Stoney is something. That team is something fun because they should have lost to the Giants as well.
And they secondary was depleted, man. I mean, they pride themselves on their secondary. They secondaries what really drives that team, man. I mean, yeah, there's something, but I just feel like they need to play as a unit.
Right.
I feel like when they're missing some key players, I think everybody's kind of lost. I mean, I can't explain it. They're a talented team. Don't get me wrong. I still wouldn't sleep on them. If they make it to the playoffs, I wouldn't sleep on them.
No.
But
I wouldn't sleep.
They're
on
not
them
that
either,
Bills team that we're accustomed to seeing. You know,
that Buffalo team makes me be a fucking jinx. They just cannot win no Super Bowl.
I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep it real simple. The game that they lost against Kansas City. You know what game I'm talking about, where they was going back and forth and Mahomes scored in like 8-7 seconds. Man, they should have held because Tyreek Hill was on that squad that year. They should have held him, catch the pass interference. How the hell are you gonna let this team score in 8 seconds? That was, to me, that was the Bills team I felt like would have won the Super Bowl. And I think since then they never recovered.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
And I think
was, my goodness, I was so pissed because I was rooting for them, man. 8 seconds, Mahomes threw a pass to Tyreek, he ran it, and they kicked the field goal to tie it.
There's no way that defensive coordinator, no way he gets back on the plane. There's just no way he gets on the plane. How do you let Tyreek Hill
hold him, catch the penalty? They have 8 seconds, no timeouts. Like you can't
not even just double him.
That's what I'm saying. Jam them up, something, man. That's what I'm saying, man. They should have did that. I feel like they haven't recovered since that game, man. Because that,
you know what, too, Crook, you make a good point. Stacks, Beans, you agree? They're such a physical football team. They're not a finesse team. From their quarterback to their whole. How long could you play like that?
Not long.
You can't. I mean, I know football is a physical sport.
And I think but I'm thinking you might be
same thing with 49ers.
He's
49ers and the Bills.
He's probably nursing something too.
49ers and the Bills are the most physical football teams in the NFL, in my opinion.
True.
You could throw Detroit in there, the up and coming.
I would throw Philly in there too.
Philly too. Yeah, you're right. Philly too. But even with Philly though, they kind of know how to protect themselves. This dude Josh Allen, he plays like he's a linebacker.
That's true.
Josh Allen he's like Cam Newton. He needs to call Cam Newton and be like, Cam needs to call him.
He gets careless, man. Let me tell you,
he's careless.
That he gets up and runs with the ball and fumbles.
Oh, the ball be way out here, and
there was a game.
I heard the scouting report. I heard the scouting report on him is when you play him, they want him to throw the ball. They want him to throw the ball to that.
Right now.
It's kind of like Brett Favre. Brett Favre can win
right now. Yeah.
The scouting report, Stoney. The scouting report on Brett Favre was like, "Be careful. He'll just be patient. He'll keep you in this game."
Yeah,
he will. And he's done. He has a track record of that because he's going to throw that interception somewhere. That's key interception. That's why he's going to have that key turnover.
It's sort of like Jaylen Brown with the Celtics.
Nah, come on, though. There you go, man. There you go, man.
He just didn't have a good game. He'll be all right.
That's what I said, Beans. That's what I said.
He'll be all right. So, let's move on to this week's schedule for the NFL.
Yes, sir.
And if you guys want to throw in any NBA marquee games that's coming up this week, especially for the beginning of the NBA season, you guys could throw that out there. I haven't did no research on that yet, but when you guys ready, go ahead. But let's start with some let's start with the NFL Week 8 preview. So what's up? Let me give the disclaimer, guys. I have to do the disclaimer in between every show. We're at almost 40-minute mark. So once again, guys, this is Parlay with Us. This is your weekly sports and entertainment podcast with me, Mr. Beans, Stony Crook, Sean Doe, and Hustle Stacks. Please join us. Please like and subscribe. Please hit the thumbs up button. Share this with your friends and your family. We hear of it every twice a week, parlaying, talking with each other, discussing sports, and giving you guys picks and good information to win you money. Am I right, fellas?
Right.
We're not the professionals, but we do know sports. But here we go.
And we don't come across that, man. We
don't come across.
We tell you what we like. We'll give you a little tidbit real quick and keep it moving.
Thank you, Stoney, for filling that in and adding that in there.
This is how we do, man.
Yeah, I just had to put that disclaimer so nobody could say, "Oh, you guys," you know what I mean? You always got to put it out there because this is social media. We are streaming. So, number one game of the week, guys, is for us, obviously. It's the Patriots versus the Dolphins. The Patriots are taking a visit down to South Beach this weekend. It's still going to be warm down there, so they're going to have to hydrate. Yeah, that's the game down there. They playing the Dolphins down in South Beach. This is another big game, for both teams. Because Miami's looking kind of shaky, and the Patriots obviously is 2-5, right? So I watched to begin this little preview. We're not going to stay too long on the Patriots, guys, because this is not, this is just a preview on this week's game. But I saw a little press conference with Mac Jones, and body language is a major thing. And when you see body language that looks like not defeated, but I don't want to be here, maybe talking to the media, or maybe he's just tired.
Who?
Even though he won the game. Mac Jones, he didn't have a good press conference today.
You didn't see him doing the gritty? He was doing the gritty with his teammates.
No. I'm talking
you didn't see that little dance he was doing? Come on, man.
Fuck the gritty. I'm talking about today. Yeah, fuck the gritty. When he was in the moment. Today after practice, he had a press conference, and he didn't seem enlightened. That's what I'm telling you, bro.
No, the Patriots way. Does Bill look enlightened?
That's not Bill. He's a player. He's a player.
Nah, he can't be happy. Man. He has to give you the business. Like, yo, we're back to business.
I didn't say happy. I said, what did I say? Body language.
Bean.
Just take it from me. Watch it. Just watch. Just watch the Just watch the interview, and you'll see the body language I'm talking about.
Listen,
I don't have to.
I'm gonna watch, but this is what I'm gonna tell you guys. First of
all, I'm not doubting him. I'm just saying.
No, it's fine. No, I know you're not. I'm just saying,
he's motivated.
I feel like
didn't look his body language today. Look, he didn't even want to answer the questions in the way. He's like, yeah, blah blah blah. It was like he went into a little post like, I don't even want to talk to you guys. Maybe somewhat of a Bill mumble a little bit, right?
They've been killing him.
So,
yeah,
and you're right.
They've been killing that kid.
And that's what I'm saying. That's probably what it is. That's why he's not responding. I'm not saying that he's defeated. I'm saying he looked like he's not interested. He wasn't interested in that press conference today.
Well, that's not going to stop me from taking them plus 9.5. I'm taking them. And
the point, I can see that.
And I'm about to sprinkle a little bit on the money line because I got the Dolphins on upset alert.
Woo.
What?
Say it with your chest. Say it with
upset alert. I
Something.
said a little bit on the money line. I didn't say I'm going straight up.
Remember, you got to watch
They're on upset alert. That's all I'm saying. They're on upset alert.
Because you read that injury report because Tyreek Hill might not play.
He said he was going to play today, though.
That what he say, but the doctors could say something else. You got to look for the long term. You know what I'm saying, though? Like,
no, for sure.
You gonna play like, yo, we playing, yo, and in their mind, like, yo, we playing these bum ass Patriots. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
They
this
can
is
say-
this game.
But what the
So-
Patriots do, they Patriots are good at reading film, and they probably watching everything Philly
I can
did
say
and
this.
slow them down.
I could tell you all this though. I'm not trying to be on no hypocritical shit. If they win this week, man, it's gonna get interesting.
Come on.
If you look at it, if they win this week,
And
It's
they
gonna
do
get interesting.
things like that. They tend to do things like that.
It's
Come
gonna
on.
get interesting.
Come on.
They do
If
things like that. They
Beans.
win these type of games.
If
No, I'm with
They
you.
haven't won it. They
that.
haven't won in Miami
I'm
in a
not gonna.
while. It's a lot of
You know what?
against them,
No.
but, you know.
No. You know what? You guys, I'm gonna give it to you on this one. I got to, because I know y'all
I gotta
thinking
be
like,
real.
damn. I know y'all probably saying, yo, Beans be hating on the team. His name is Mr. Beans. Yada yada.
This
and
is
he
that
hating on the team.
Oktoberfest. Anybody asking?
I was
Oktoberfest.
getting ready to ask.
Oktoberfest.
Well, yeah, I got a
You
little
know,
something in the-
I was born in October. I mean, like,
I got a
it's
little
only
something.
right.
I
I'm
had
born
a
in
little, I
October,
don't know.
which happens to be the best sports month in the whole.
it is.
Yeah.
It is.
Come on,
But-
man. It's the best month to be born, man. What can I say, man?
But I was saying,
Go ahead.
I think no. I really would like to see them win in Miami this weekend. To tell you the truth, and as with Doe say, it'll make it very interesting if
It
they
will.
do,
Not only that though, if they win, and
because
if
then
the
they will
Jets-
be what?
and if the
two-
Jets
two-
win
what-
at the Giants, that conference gets interesting.
It does.
Right, exactly.
Yes.
The division.
I can't be
Not
a
the conference,
hater.
the division.
I know
The
I'm the
division. You're right. The division.
The
I
division
gotta
gets interesting.
be real about it. Like, I never wanted them to tank. I never wanted them to lose. But like I said, if they win this week, it's not about jumping on the bandwagon. I'm gonna be like, damn, we gotta start, because the schedule's gonna get soft for them, I believe. I mean, it's the NFL, so it's not ever easy. I'm just saying, like, there's winnable games after Miami. What I'm trying to say.
Let's see, guys. Before we start changing our mind and moving into a different realm with this, like thinking
Right.
that
Go ahead.
there's some kind of resurgent. I mean, I just want to see it. If it happens, trust me. If it happens in Miami this weekend, guys, I'm gonna be like, whoa. I'm gonna have to kind of eat. I'm one to be accountable, right? So if they win this weekend in Miami, I'm gonna eat some of my words, because I've been hard on them, and rightfully so.
Rightfully so. I mean,
I've been hard on them, and I should be hard on them because I know they can do better. I don't know if it's doing better with the player or the coach, but I still think it's the player. You know who I'm talking about, and I want to move on from that. But let's see what we can salvage if it happens. I said that last week. If they salvage something, let's see what happens. If they could get back to 500, then yes, it gets very, very interesting if they could get back to 500 or lead the division and have a decent conference record. So those are the two things that if we win this weekend, get back to 500 in the next two games and have a good because the next two games is going to be out of conference games, right? Tell me, guys, can y'all tell me?
It's going to be tough. Yeah, the next two games is going to be rough, man. Let me tell you.
But they both out of conference, right?
Well, yes. Because they got the Commanders at home, and then they got the Colts at home.
They beat Miami. They're gonna
one game out of conference.
Yeah,
the coach is in conference.
Miami, I think they can run them two.
They can go on a couple of runs.
And the rest of the schedule,
and
the rest of the schedule ain't that bad. I think they're gonna have the Giants, Chargers, Steelers, the Chiefs on Monday night at the Broncos. Remember, they can't. They got problems in Denver, man.
Whoa. Yo, Sean, you're onto something. Next week's game is probably the hardest. You're right. It's NFL. It's NFL.
No,
but next week's game might be the hardest game to get over the hump.
Right.
And see what we could do with Washington. It's a out of conference game. That's an NFC game. So it doesn't hurt.
And the Colts is out of the country.
If we lose the game to Washington, it doesn't really hurt us. We have to come back and win the game against the Colts because it's an AFC conference.
We got it. We have to beat Washington.
I'm just saying, I understand what you're saying, but if we lose it statistically, it doesn't hurt us because it's an NFC conference game. This is an out-of-conference game. So it doesn't hurt us in our conference standing.
Oh, no, I got you, but I feel like wins. We need wins, though. That's what I'm saying.
I know we need wins, but we can get into the playoff with a good conference number.
Yeah, but you need wins, man, because you
need wins. The conference number is a tiebreaker.
That's what matters. I know what you're saying, but right now we need wins. Because
when the conference,
we lost too many games early.
They use that for tiebreakers.
Yeah, they lost too many AFC games.
In general, just games.
Yeah, so we got to get those. Washington's not really a good team, and we got them at home. I think depending on what they do today, and depending on what they do Sunday, I will take them in my survivor pick for that game
against Washington.
Yep, because I have to use them at some point. I've been holding off. I almost used them for the New Orleans, man, but thank God, man. Something told me, nah, just chill.
That was a bad loss.
That was a bad. Oh man.
So yeah, okay. So I remember we keep rambling. So yeah, I know we keep going on the Patriots. So let's move on. Let's move on. Keep it moving. The Jets is playing the Giants. That's the home and home.
Jets. Jets. That's like my best bet.
Yeah, I think the Jets is. The
Jets are gonna beat the Giants.
Yo, every time you talk about the New York team, Stack look like he want to punch someone in the face.
Stacks, man, I'm just betting on these motherfuckers.
Stacks looking like
that's
he's like, I look at every time you say New York in front of Stacks. Oh man, you better watch out.
But
don't hold it. Don't hold it.
Listen, I feel him, man. I be the same way. Only when I'm not betting on him, but. Hell yeah, man. I hate New York. I hate New York.
Man, I just don't fuck with New York teams anyway.
Nah, I don't fuck with New York either, man.
Nah, I don't mess with the New York teams. I rep Boston all the way.
All day, man. All day.
My family's from Queens. The only team I would like is the Mets, and they don't really count. So go ahead. The Jags is playing the Steelers. Very interesting game because
that's an interesting game.
I agree with you, Beans. I agree with you.
Very interesting game because the Steelers play like they seem like they like to cause problems.
The Steelers, man,
but you know what?
I lost money betting against them last week.
Give it to who? What? Give it to who? Who would you say, though? The coach.
Yo, the quarterback's balling, man, and the defense.
The coach.
Yeah, that's a better answer.
The coach is coaching.
Yeah, the coach.
All right. As many people were saying Tomlin step off, the coach is coaching. He's not going anywhere. So
when Tomlin gives his press conferences, do you think he has a dictionary under the mic? He be saying some crazy ass shit.
He do. He's wild.
I never see him smile, but he did smile the other day when he was with Glorilla. Glorilla,
Glorilla. Oh yeah,
my man was cheesing, boy. My man was like,
he probably liked that.
I never seen him cheese so much like that day, boy.
Crook. She came by my job a couple of months ago. She was in the hotel, and everybody was like saying, "Oh, blah 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 blah," and I was like, "The girl that likes that stuff on her food." Y'all gonna Google that. It's a family show.
Oh, I already know. I read about it too, though. I read about it too.
Get out of here.
Yeah, crazy.
Okay. Damn. So that's a good, interesting game. I don't know if y'all take any picks on that game, but the Jags is playing the Steelers in Pittsburgh.
I like
Pittsburgh. Good game.
I would take Pittsburgh.
You would take Pittsburgh?
Yeah, I would take.
I'm gonna go with Jacksonville. Jacksonville seem like they're figuring it out. It seems like they.
Yeah, I might take Jacksonville to cover that 2 point that -2.5,
which is low. I mean, yeah, I mean,
it's basically.
I'll make it a lean. I'll make it a lean on Pittsburgh. A lean.
That's basically a pick 'em, right? Crook, you would say 2.5.
Yeah, I mean, a field goal. Shit, if it's a field goal game, somebody's going.
It's basically a pick 'em, yeah.
Yeah, but
Falcons is taking on them. Okay, Falcons is taking on the Titans.
Falcons. Where's the game at?
Tennessee.
Yeah, I'll go
Shit.
Falcons are starting that rookie kid this week.
What rookie
Who?
kid?
No, Tennessee is.
Will Levis out of Kentucky. He's starting.
Tennessee is.
He might give him a little boost. You never know.
You mean Tennessee Stacks?
Tennessee.
Or you mean
Tennessee starting the rookie kid Will Levis out of Kentucky.
Yes,
okay.
Tennessee.
At quarterback?
Yeah, at quarterback.
Did he play any time last week?
Nope.
So
This is his first start in the NFL.
Boy's first start in the NFL.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so I would lean.
Going to platoon the quarterback.
Take the Falcons. Take the Falcons.
I'll lean Falcons because Vrabel, man, he always got some up his sleeves.
He said he was going to platoon the quarterback.
Oh, I'm taking that game. Texans is playing the Panthers at home. I'm taking the Texans. Sorry.
I'm taking the Panthers, man.
You serious?
Dave, you didn't hear the Panthers got a
new.
new. They got a new play caller now. That's like the big thing now. They got a new play caller that they feel like they're gonna open up that offense. Bryce Young is gonna get into his own rhythm with this new OC calling the plays. It's not gonna be the coach calling his bullshit plays that he was calling, like just setting his team back. So they giving the play calling duties to another coach that has a good track record.
You know,
and I'm gonna run with that.
You know, if you remember, though, I know there's a lot of smoke in that with that team because they saying that the coach didn't even want that quarterback. The owner picked that quarterback.
Panthers ain't going. That's gonna.
They said that Frank.
You can't change your play caller in the middle of the year and expect to that. I'm going with Texans, and yeah, you're right. There's a lot. He didn't even want.
There's a lot of controversy.
I like CJ Stroud, man. I like CJ Stroud, man. The kid played good in Ohio State, man. The dude was good in Ohio State. Trust me.
He's good now.
He's a bigger quarterback. I like my quarterbacks big, man.
Yeah.
No, CJ Stroud's good. I think Bryce Young is too small.
Nice arm, you know what I mean? Yeah, I like that. Okay, next one.
Really
Cowboys
Rams.
Woo! Is that the Cowboys?
Yeah, I'm gonna take them, man. +3. I'm taking them.
Who? Cowboys?
No, I'm sorry. I was talking about the Panthers. I'm taking the Panthers. It's not a lean. It's a straight pick.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's
You taking
crazy.
Panthers? I said I'm taking Texas, and
Cowboys.
Rams versus the Cowboys. So the Rams are heading down to Dallas.
Ooh, damn, man, that's a tough one, man.
I'm taking the Rams with the points. Rams with the points. It's -6.
I like that.
Rams -6 or +6?
It's minus. Well, Rams will be +6 for them. Yeah.
Okay.
Rams +6. Yeah, they getting 6.
Yeah, you're right.
I like that.
You like that?
I'm taking Rams. Dak Prescott's good for a couple interceptions.
He is. Yeah,
they might still win, but I don't think they're gonna cover that 6.
Okay. Next one. Vikings going to the Packers. This is
Vikings,
oh man,
all day.
I'm taking Minnesota.
Vikings
and be careful because know what's crazy? If the Vikings win that game, they right in the playoff run again.
I'm taking them.
I'm taking the Vikings too.
I'm taking
the Vikings?
Minnesota. Yeah.
Yep. They're hot.
They hot right now, and I think Jordan Love, he's starting to understand what the NFL is right now.
He's still learning.
He's still learning.
And it's a shame. The media is so bad the way they're trying to crucify that kid.
They're trying to crucify the kid.
Yeah,
I was going to say that.
Kid,
I didn't want to add it, but they're trying to already.
Yeah,
they're
trying to
look
around Beans.
I know why. I know why. Don't even go there, Joe.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, Beans.
Don't go there, though.
I ain't gonna go there.
I won't. I don't want my bank.
We already know. We could talk. We already know. We don't even have to say nothing to each other. We already know what you're saying. I already knew what you're saying. And that's why.
I don't like how they doing that kid at all over there.
You know what I mean? I hate that's what's gnawing at my craw, that knowing that this kid's probably a good ball player. He just needs the maturation. And just because of an element, they want to put him to the fire. But we'll move on from that. Next game. Saints is taking on the Colts and going to Indianapolis.
I got the Colts.
I think I got the Colts on this one too. I think I got
the
Colts
on pick 'em.
Yeah, it's a pick 'em.
Yeah, I would take I'm leaning the Colts.
I'm taking the Colts because Derek Carr killed me last week. I can't do it no more.
Derek Carr.
Yeah, he's not the guy.
Let me tell you.
What did I say?
I know.
What did I say?
And
I
then
know.
means in the offseason, they made that dude seem like such a coveted free agent. Are you kidding me?
If you guys
Didn't I
remember,
say that like some weeks ago? I'm like, is he still
no, you're
Derek
right.
Carr?
No, you're right. But I made a disclaimer with that pick. Remember, I said I didn't really. If you go back and you guys could watch the show, I said I don't really want to put my name on it with him. But so you're right. I made a mistake. I'm never gonna make that again.
Think about this. You do everything in the world to get your best friend to come get traded to your team, and then they get rid of you the next year. That's crazy. That's crazy.
He's too erratic. And I don't know what sense of that is, but he's an erratic player to me. When I mean erratic, it's nothing.
I'm gonna put out
streamlined. You know what I mean? It's
I
like
know what you mean. He's off. He's off.
He's off.
Listen to an interesting
He's off
stat on this
anyway.
Dude. Listen to an interesting stat. Doe and Beans. Do you realize every coach that's been there didn't want him? Think about that.
He said that was a stat.
It's a stat. That is a stat.
That is a stat.
I love it. Yo, Stacks, I love you, bro.
Every coach that's ever coached there
that's a good
always
stat.
trying to get rid of him. Think about that.
Yo, that's the realest shit I heard on this show
I
ever.
love that stat, man.
Yo, Stacks, I love you for that, bro.
That dude is just not a good quarterback, man. I just don't get it. But you
No, he's not.
crucify Jordan Love
He's
and give this dude a pass. I don't get it.
I remember when
Brady
Brady was on the way out and they was talking about that kid. And I was like, hell no, from the beginning. From the beginning, before we even drafted. This is during the Cam Newton season.
Yeah, Cam Newton season.
And they was like, yeah, let's bring in Derek Carr, his contract, this, that, and the third. I'm like, what?
Yo, and that's who Brady was talking about when he was like, damn, y'all gonna pick that bum over me. That's who Brady was talking about. Because Brady was supposed to go to the Raiders before going to Tampa. He was supposed to go to the Raiders. That's just official. He was about to go to the Raiders. That was like a done deal. And then some bullshit happened. And he was like, he said it in an interview. He didn't say the name. He just said, man, they picked that bum over me. Because they asked him, why you end up in Tampa? He like, rumor has it he was going to go to
he was
Raiders.
on the podcast. You're right.
Yep.
He
said it. He said, then y'all picked that bum over me? And nobody knew who it was. And it was Derek Carr.
But there we go.
Because look where Brady's at now. No bullshit. Look where he's at now.
Yep.
He owns the Raiders, man. So Raiders would have had a chip. They would have had that. They would have had that ring.
True that. Eagles is going to go see the Commanders.
The Commanders played pretty good.
They do play pretty good. There's something about the quarterback, though.
Historically, it doesn't matter. For some reason, Washington always plays Philly tough. So I would take them.
No, it's a divisional game.
I know, but I'm saying on the spread. I may lean the spread. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying they're gonna win.
They've always played each other tough. Always.
I just think Philly's got a groove going right now. I just think they got a groove going now. And they're going for the gusto. They just traded for that safety, Kevin Beard from Tennessee.
Yeah, so that's a good pickup.
Yeah, that's a damn good pickup. And now listen, that Philly team, if you look across the league, they may be the most complete team in the league.
They are. They are. They got good wide receivers. They got a good running back.
Nah, Stoney, I'm saying on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, I was going to keep going. I wasn't going to stop there.
Oh, no, they defenses. Woo!
Think about it. They draft two good rookies.
Oh, man, they defense is nice, man.
They
Philly's
stacked,
defense up front, man, is something to be
They stacked.
Oh, my gosh. Them kids is crazy. Any picks on that, or we gonna just move on?
I'm leaning Washington. I'm on +7.
Okay. I'm staying away from that game. I'm staying away.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Lean. When I lean towards something, it means I may not play.
I'm not.
Okay. Go ahead, Stacks.
Fly, Eagles, fly.
Fly, Eagles, fly. Okay. Browns, Seahawks. We already talked about this off air.
Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Heavy.
Yo, my Gino.
He's about to come through.
Geno Smith. Can y'all believe that? That's like if they ever have NFL's greatest comeback stories of all time, player comeback, Geno Smith got to be in the top 5.
He works hard, man. He worked hard, man. People
Think
stay
about that. He
working.
was out of the league when he left the Jets.
No,
How
he was
many
out the
years?
league?
No, he wasn't out of the league.
When I
He
mean
was a
out,
backup.
no,
Oh,
he was a backup
no,
somewhere.
No. Think of what I'm saying.
I know what you
Geno
mean. I know what
Smith
you're saying.
was the
I get where
starting
you're going.
quarterback
Right,
for the
right,
New
right.
York
He was
Jets.
a third. Yeah, back. I got you.
When
He was number 1
Geno
pick.
got kicked out of the Jets, Geno was out. That's considered when you get demoted, bro, from a starter to a backup at that young, ripe age, you was out the league. Not necessarily out the league, but he was
I
going
know
out
what
of
you
start.
mean. I know what
So,
you mean.
for Geno to resurrect his career, thanks to who? We say it, he's a good coach. Pete Carroll.
Pete Carroll.
Yeah,
He got put
That
in
was
that
a
great
bad.
position.
He should have
Yo,
ran the ball.
Doe. Think about this in stacks when you jump back on it. And Stoney, think about how smart Pete Carroll is
Very
to let
smart.
Russell Wilson go and say we could ride with Geno Smith. Just
Right.
think about that, man.
I'm not gonna say he's not smart. I was saying Russell Wilson was cashed before he left. I seen it. I'm sorry. Like I think he was losing his momentum. I didn't like the way he played. I'm not giving beans. I hear what you're saying. Give him all the credit in the world, Pete Carroll. But if you're a football fan and not a casual and you really watch these games, you could tell Wilson wasn't the same player. And
yeah, but he still made the decision.
No, I'm giving you that. What I'm saying is
his off-field life slowed him down. I'm telling you, right?
No,
Wilson,
for sure,
he's not built like that.
But what
he's
I'm
not
saying
built
is,
to
though,
like handle all that.
No, for sure. But what I'm saying for me was a no-brainer. That's all I'm saying.
I just like that Geno's story. That's
but he stay. You know what it is? Guys like that, they keep working hard. They work because they know they're gonna get that call, man. And in the NFL, just a matter of getting into a right situation.
Could you imagine,
man? Yo,
could you imagine Geno Smith playing in the NFC Championship or something like that? That's crazy. This dude was almost out of here. And like I said, Pete Carroll yeah, that could be a good story. I'm not jumping on like Geno's gonna win a Super Bowl. I'm just saying, dudes used to remember how Stacks said it. Stacks said it how they was dogging Geno Smith at one point in his career. When I say dogging him, and now this dude's balling out in Seattle.
His problem, I think, he went to New York. It's hard to do. It's hard to.
Yeah, it's hard out there.
Yeah,
pressure.
It's hard to win. It's hard to win in that organization.
It's hard to deal with.
And they probably didn't have patience with him. They didn't have patience with him. They didn't build around him. They didn't think he had the skill set.
All that. Exactly. Ravens is heading to the Cardinals, guys.
Where?
Ravens is heading to the Cardinals. They headed to
I'll take the Ravens.
Yep, Ravens. I'll take the Ravens. They was looking shaky a little, but I think they won 2 in a row.
Yeah,
I'm not mistaken.
That was a big win for them.
But that's a lean though. I went 9.5. That's a little too steep on the road against an Arizona team that's feisty at home. They pretty feisty at home for some reason. It would be a lean.
Okay.
I wouldn't be going to the window with that bet, but you know, I'll lean that way. You know,
I will, because you know what they do. Arizona always collapse in the second half. They keep it close for like 2.5 quarters, and then they fight for 2.5 quarters, and then they're like, "Wait a minute, we want." Oh, wait a minute. I think Kyler Murray practiced this week.
Okay,
I'm not saying he's gonna play.
Chiefs is guys. The game is Bills 3-0. Chiefs is playing the Broncos this week, guys. The Chiefs are heading to the Broncos. Heading to Denver. This is a divisional game, AFC divisional West game. They used to be rivals. They still rivals. They know each other well. When I say rivals, they know each other.
That's what I was getting ready to say. They have Patrick Mahomes has never lost to Denver in his career. That's not a rival.
I understand what you're saying. I'm talking about old school rivalry. You know, Chiefs.
You
Chiefs,
talking about
Denver
Lynn
used to be
Dawson?
Back
those
with John
two teams.
Elway and fucking
Yeah.
Rich Gannon was there.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
He said Carl Mecklenburg.
That's
Carl
what I'm talking-
Mecklenburg.
Carl Mecklenburg. But
Shannon
I'm just
Sharp.
saying, for a divisional game, it means something for both teams.
Steve
That's all I'm
Atwater.
saying.
That might be closer than that.
Then at 7 point, I was about to say that. I was looking at that.
Yeah, that's
Denver.
y'all. Why y'all trying to make it seem like I know Denver's chips, but come on, man. These guys, come on, guys, give them a break, man. Like y'all think they can't compete at home?
I just don't like the Broncos, man. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I still love Stacks and special stat, bro. That shit's crazy, bro. No coach wanted him.
No coach ever coached their one.
That was a stat for your ass.
That's the show
stat.
highlight right there. I
Yeah,
love
that
it.
is the highlight of the show. I might have to put that on a short.
A clip, right? No,
Yeah, the
coach
YouTube.
wanted him.
I'm gonna put it on the YouTube short. No clips on. No coach on it on the YouTube short. And you're
No
gonna be there.
coach
Hopefully,
wanted
yo. Hopefully, we could go viral with that. I'm gonna do that.
What
Watch.
made it good real quick? You know
Watch.
what made it
Watch
good
me
real
do
quick?
that.
Stacks
What?
always has like the ill stats. That's why. That's
Yeah.
why. That's why I was waiting for something.
No, yo, Stack.
You got them exclusive stats.
I'm a tomorrow when I get some time. I'm home tomorrow. I'm not even working, so I'm gonna go back, watch the show, and I'm gonna get back to that minute when you just made that quote
That's
about
beautiful.
that, and I'm gonna put that on one of our YouTube shorts for the channel. Shorts is gonna give us traction. People love those
they
little
love shorts.
They love shorts. They love them little hair. People saying shit that makes clickbait. So that's a nice clickbait short. I'm gonna use that. Good one, though. Good. For keep recognizing that. So we can do because we got to do shorts, guys. We have to recognize when we say things that can be clickbait, so we can use it for shorts to get people to watch. Because once you put a short out, they'll be like, "Oh, okay, that's a cool little short," and then they thumbs it in, they're liking it.
Yeah,
And what they do is they'll click into the show and watch the actual show.
That's definitely a classic.
Yeah, that's a good one. Let's do the shorts. Yo, big game. Bengals 49ers. Tell me now.
It ain't a big game because
I'm taking the Bengals. And I'm gonna buy it up to 4.
What do you mean What do you mean it's not a big game? Go ahead, though.
Purdy's out.
Purdy's not playing.
Out. He's official out.
He's out.
Yeah, they got Darnold playing.
Wow, the spread don't
Call
the
me
spread
sure.
the spread doesn't support that.
What happened to Purdy last week?
It went to 4. It went to 4.
Protocol.
Everybody's playing. It was 3.5 when it came out.
Purdy's in concussion protocol, but if you remember when Sam Darnold was coming out of college, Shanahan wanted that guy anyway. So I just think that Shanahan system.
That's true.
I think that system
point.
is a plug and play quarterback.
That's
system.
a good point.
I just think Sam Donald's gonna play good in that system.
That's a good point. I'll give you that.
And when it's all said and done, all you gotta do is turn around and hand it to the white rhino anyway. You know?
Yeah. Well, I'm taking Cincinnati.
I'm taking Cincinnati.
You got two teams that need this win. They both need a win.
And Cincinnati's been on a heater. They've been balling lately. Cincinnati.
And they came off
a
bye, right?
The way the Ravens are playing right now, Stoney, Cincinnati needs that win.
Yeah, Cincinnati came off a bye last week. Right?
Yep.
They didn't play. So they need this win off the bye.
Yeah, they're on a 2-game winning streak, though.
Right, but because the Ravens
ain't no goddamn body.
Look, a winning streak's a winning streak, man. Sometimes people find they find their groove, they find their mojo. It means something.
Remember, they was looking shaky coming out the gate. So
against
these
bad
two games,
teams.
these two games is a good tune-up. And the by not playing what you call it, my guy not playing last week, he can heal a little bit more. You know what I mean? So I look for Cincinnati to come out a little fresh this week. Burrow. Getting some rest on the calf for another extra week. I think they might come out fresh. I would take, even if Purdy was playing, I was taking Cincinnati.
I'm taking Cincinnati. That's one of my, official.
And it
picks.
is tough because they are
It's
going
official.
to San Fran, but I would still take Cincinnati.
That's an official pick for me this week.
Yeah, that's official. I'm taking Cincinnati. Bengals, guys. To cover. Okay.
I see +4 right now, but I'm like,
Yep.
shit, man. It went up.
+4.
Damn. Purdy,
Bengals.
I would think Purdy's playing because
But
it was 3.5.
Stack said
Next-
though, that's sort of plug
Next
and play.
game. Tell me, I'm looking at their win-loss total. What is going on with LA Chargers?
They like this every year. What are you talking about? They're the biggest. They need to fire that coach.
There you go. There you go. Don't say it again. Say it
They need
again.
to fire that coach.
They didn't fire that coach.
They need to fire the coach.
And get a system in place and get a consistent system in place for that quarterback. To me, he's too good to be having
Yes.
that inconsistent coaching,
Yes.
weird coaching, different, no type of direction. Sort of, Patriots seem like they're getting on track. We'll see after this week, but like I said, the culture. What's the culture there? They choke. They got talent. They got a number one receiver. They got a number one defender. It's just they underachieve every year, man. I'm sorry. They're like the Jets of the West Coast.
They're the Jets of the West Coast. Nice one.
And they got a generational quarterback too.
What
That
time
quarterback,
they
he got
do?
the size, the arm. He can run.
That whole offense is talented. The whole offense is talented.
That was at an hour and 16 minutes. Jets of the West Coast.
For real.
That's
They
a
are.
short.
Nah, it might be a little bit better because they did go to playoffs twice.
Yeah, but still, I mean, they're always fumbling something. And
They
no pun
too
intended, man.
much good. Yo, listen, Doe's right.
They got a
Too
talented
much
roster,
good
bro.
talent to always fail. Look, how much talent? Yo, hustle. Go back to LaDainian. Go back, Phillip Rivers. Go back.
So you go back to goddamn Drew Brees and Doug Flutie. They all won games.
Dan Fouts.
Go. I'm just saying, they always had good talent.
They always had a boat.
Antonio Gates and
everybody, man.
Everybody,
Jimmy
come
Seau,
on.
Rodney Harrison.
Julius, Rodney. What's wrong with that team? Is it the
No, it's
ownership?
not.
Is it the same ownership? Is it the same ownership?
In San Diego's defense, you can't say back. We're saying right now because if they didn't have to go through Brady, they had to go through Manning. So it was tough for them to get out there, get to the Super Bowl.
It was tough for Phillip Rivers. You're right. It was tough for Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, that's tough.
And LaDainian, that's why LaDainian is always sour. That's why LaDainian was sour for years. He was sour.
My brother lived out there. I've been out there a few times. It's beautiful.
I've been out there. It's beautiful. I love San Diego.
Football out there.
Yo, San Diego is nice.
Man. If y'all ain't been there, you gotta go.
No, been Stony been. We all been San Diego.
Okay.
I don't think Zach been, but yo, San Diego. If I could live anywhere on the West Coast compared to anywhere from here, I'm living in San Diego, yo. San Diego's nice, yo. I don't want to live up in LA. I don't want to live nowhere. I want to live.
Me neither. I'll be in San Diego.
Yeah,
or Anaheim. Or Anaheim. Anaheim's nice too.
Anaheim's nice outside LA.
Because it's close. It's close to San Diego's. It's like it's neutral.
It's in the middle. Yeah, it's in the middle type of neutral thing. Yeah. So LA, yo. Yeah.
But
yo,
San
West Coast
is the best spot though.
Yeah, San Diego's the best.
I'm in San Diego all day. Number one.
Oh, all day, man. I love that area.
Nice.
That area is nice. My actually my wife's cousin, he left Boston when he was like out of college, not even he left college and just went to San Diego and never came back. When I say never came back, the dude never came back. Never came back.
That's not really a place you come back from either.
I'm talking about it could be death in the family. Never came back.
Damn.
Never came back, yo. I'm like, that's I'm just keeping it 100, yo. That's somebody who just left Boston and was like, yo, I don't even care about out there no more.
Man, I had the breakfast burrito out there, bro. It was crazy.
Oh, your burrito all day though.
The breakfast joint. It was nice.
Listen, yo, That's one thing about California, as far as like eating food, as far as authentic food, you're gonna get that all day, man. When I say all day, you're not eating like you can run into any on any boulevard, you can run into somewhere and get a nice like hot food instead of what do you call that? Fast
Steak and
food,
cheese.
like
Yeah.
like fast food like McDonald's and all that type of stuff. In LA,
Yeah.
they got so much not LA, but in California, period, Southern
Yeah,
California, they got
Street
so
food.
many places, street food, all that stuff. They got so many places to eat. It's crazy. Next game, last game, Bears. That was the Bears Chargers. We talked about that. And then we'll talk again on Sunday about the Monday night game. The Raiders will be taking
Let's
on the
not talk
Lions.
about that terrible game. That game is
Mm.
terrible. The Raiders
So
are terrible.
we'll talk about that on Sunday. That's a preview for next week, Monday. But that's the week, guys. Yes, YouTube. Parlay with us just gave y'all a week 8 preview of the NFL and our picks for this week. I have myself, Mr. Beans. I'll shout out my picks that I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with Jacksonville with the -2.5. I'm gonna take the Texans with the -3, and I'm gonna take the Bengals +4. Those are my picks for this week. The rest of the team can give you theirs.
I'll give you mine real quick. My official play right now, I love Carolina +3. I like Minnesota to just straight win, straight Green Bay. My favorite play that I like a lot is Seattle.
Nice.
-4. You could buy it down to 3 if you want to play it safe, but I like Seattle at home,
Nice.
-4. PJ Walker on the road, he's gonna have a lot of problems. And I like Cincinnati +4 on the
Nice.
road against San Fran.
Nice. What you got, Doe?
I like the Ravens to cover the 9.5. I like Minnesota outright. And I like the Texans outright.
Outright.
So we got a crossfire there. We got to call that because I like Carolina. You like the Texans, so there's a crossfire.
Crook, you know what it is, Crook? We ain't in Philly, but we got brotherly love, man. There ain't no crossfire.
But it's just an expression though. It's safe.
Yeah, but,
it's a friendly.
But where
friendly
we're from, we can't say that.
crossfire,
Doe. I hate to say it.
Post-traumatic stress.
Guys.
Okay.
YouTube family, YouTube and Facebook family. Doe, can you show them? I forgot to represent. Show them the sweatshirt, my boy. There we go, Roxbury sweatshirt, guys. I had to show them.
Nice.
Doe has the outfit of the week today, or the outfit of the show, or the episode. Doe,
Stop
it goes to
that
Doe.
foolishness. Stop it.
It goes to Doe. It goes to Doe.
No,
it goes to Doe.
It don't go to Doe.
He got Roxbury. He's repping.
Now we doing outfits of the week now. Now we doing that. now.
You like it. Come on. Yo,
tell him Stacks. Tell him Stacks. Get him, Stacks. Get him.
Stoney, you see
Stacks.
it, right?
Stacks.
Come on,
You've
man.
been running. Stacks been running the gambit on the outfits for the past 3 weeks.
Man, but that's normal,
I'm
man.
I'm going in the vote now. You did it now. I'm going in the vote now.
Nah, man, it's normal, man.
I gotta give it to Doe. No, I mean, come on, Stoney.
Normal,
you coming on here with all your $200, $300 memorabilia jerseys
normal,
and
dog.
shit like that,
That's
and
normal,
all
man.
that. You know what I mean? You coming on here, you talking about
Stacks.
Hey,
tell them
I'm not
Stacks.
the one that
Yo,
came with
Doe.
the NAACP officially signed Howard sweater, though.
Right. Yeah, the Howard sweater, like, yo, chill. Come on, man.
He said, hey, Doe, I was there. He said, yo, I was up there with AJ Calloway. He name dropping on the show.
He did
And
say
I didn't know who he
AJ
was.
Calloway.
And I forgot dudes from
Hey,
106
Beans,
and Park.
does he ever weave?
Nah,
No, he got caught. But he got caught up
cut.
on some shit. Allegedly, he
got a
got caught
cut,
up
yo.
on some shit.
he got a nice little cut.
He got a
went
cut.
to the barber. He got a nice barber. You could tell he walked past me. I was like, oh shit, he got a nice little cut there. You know what I mean? You know, I'm a barber. I could critique that. I was like, damn, this nigga got a cut. That shit looks smooth on him. Like he got rid of that shit that he had on his head. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't
that
know what
predator
the fuck
and
was,
shit. Dude
I
look
don't know
like the
what the fuck
predator.
he was doing. I don't know what, but he got caught up.
And he had
Stoney
that
said he got caught up with a shorty. He got caught up with a shorty, and
Yeah.
that kind of fucked his career up a little
Yeah,
bit.
it did.
He revived himself. But it kind of put him in a little situation for a little second.
Next,
but he's
you guys are we doing the no agenda real quick, or we can?
No, we are doing agenda.
Yeah,
We're
no
about to drop
agenda's
that right
crazy.
now. We're about to do the agenda right now.
Yeah, there no agenda.
So yeah, before we move on, guys, we gave y'all everything about the NFL for this week. We talked a little bit about the Celtics first game and a preview of how the Celtics will look for the rest of this. What we think they're gonna look like. We think they're gonna look good. And we gave y'all tonight's game, Bills versus Tampa. And you know, obviously we always talk about our team. The Patriots will be playing on Sunday versus Miami down in South Beach. And we're all four of us on the same page that we hope the Patriots could come out victorious in this game to make things interesting for the rest of the season. So with that being said, we're going to move on to the agenda-free segment of this show. And boom, I will give it to whoever want to start the agenda. I did it last week, whatever. Y'all call me Malcolm Farrakhan, and I think Doe called me the Night Onego college fund sponsor, you know what I mean, because I had the Howard. So now it's on you guys.
Yeah, I mean, I'll start it real quick. It's real simple. Dwight Howard. What's going on, brother?
What is that?
What is that? Tell me. I haven't did too much research on what's going on, but explain it to the masses. Listen, yo, Stoney, explain it to the masses.
I mean, it's really simple, man. I mean, you know, allegedly, this dude caught a sexual assault on another male. So it's like, what's going on, man? What you doing on the off season, man? Like, you know, it's embarrassing, man. It's
so explain it to me. Is someone filing a charge against Dwight Howard
sexual
for assault?
Sexual
and
assault.
This person is trans.
No, it was a regular male.
I just think that's just who that dude is.
It was just a regular male.
A regular dude, not a
regular
trans,
male.
Because they already dibbed and dabbed with
he thought it was something
into trans type of thing. They said that about
this wasn't
him,
no trans.
But I just want to make sure because they say that's sometimes he got down like that and then he.
I mean, that's part of his history. That's part of his history.
That's what I'm saying. So
this
situation
came to light. Yeah, this situation came to light. Some guy just thought he was going to I don't know, the movies or something, you know, and something went left, you know, he got caught off guard and, you know, things got funny and shaky and, you know, here we go, man. You just get caught a charge, man. So it's
that's
like,
a big dude. That's a big dude to be trying
to grab up on somebody. It's a big dude, man.
Hey, yo, pause right there. Pause right there.
But it's like, man, what's going on, man? Yo, it's like it's
that's
like
a big dude to be trying to grab up on a man. Yo, what the frig is wrong with you?
and yo, let me tell you, D. Howard, man. Remember, he won Defensive Player of the Year, like multiple seasons, man. This dude was he was that dude for a little bit.
Remember when Orlando? When they went to the championship,
he was supposed to be Superman.
To the Lakers,
he was the new Superman. Remember, he was the new Superman, right?
Yeah, he was the new Superman. You know, he was a new Superman. He was that dude. He was more fit than Shaq. That's the thing. When he was more fit for his size, he was real fit.
Yo, dope. These dudes be on some. They be on some.
Listen. You do whatever you want to do.
Do what you want to do.
No, but Sean, that's the problem. That's the problem. If y'all listen, they was talking about the other day. They was like, look, we got to stop telling these guys whatever you do on your own time. No. You. We got to stop doing that. We got to really know what they doing on their off time. We got to get involved. Like, yo, what's going on, brother? No, you ain't supposed to be doing that. Fall back.
You're right.
But that's up. But you know what? That's up. No, Stoney. That's up to his family and his handlers and his people, not up to the fans. We can't
No,
dictate
no,
how
No, not
somebody
to the
run
fan.
their
I'm just
life.
saying in general, because that's
No,
the
what I
general.
mean. Cool. Let me finish what I was
Yeah.
gonna say though, because
You
I
know?
want to
Go ahead.
piggyback off that. Because what I'm
Go ahead.
saying is, you can't break the law, bro, and that's what he did. You understand what I'm saying? Because if he did that to a female, we'd be saying the same type of thing.
Right.
He allegedly forced himself on his gentleman, bro. You can't do that, man.
He did that for real, yo.
Allegedly.
And
So
we're all shocked. Yo, Stephen A. touched on it.
you know, the thing
We're
is,
all shocked, man. Especially a
Hey,
guy.
yo,
Come
Stony,
on, man.
pause on that one right there.
That might have been
Stony,
scary
pause.
for that gentleman.
You gotta say
That might have
pause
been
because
scary for that gentleman.
you said he touched on it. Yeah, you got pause for
listen,
that.
cuz you gonna understand.
Yo, fam.
I'm not with the funny business. Keep it 100. But I'm just saying, like, for me,
a buck, yo.
to keep it 100, but for me, it's like you breaking the law, fam. That's the problem. You understand what I'm saying? You can't be out here just doing all that. You see what he did on the bench, grabbing people on the bench? You
Yeah, I
can't be
seen
doing
that.
all
Yeah,
that.
I saw that.
They
Yo, like I
showed
said,
that,
man,
yo.
I just think that's who this dude is, and it's finally coming out. I just think he's always played for the other team, and it's just finally coming out.
And they
Yeah,
that's
crazy.
you think that's why he ran out to the you know, his situation fell apart quick after LA, and then he ran out to Europe or China or someplace.
Yeah.
So you think that was part of like, because remember the situation started getting grimy. Everybody was talking about these encounters with trans and them, and next thing you know, he's gone. He's in China.
Gone. No, that's a big reason why a lot of teams didn't pick him up. Think about it. He won. He was a big part of that championship season with the Lakers. He played a big part in that game.
COVID, you mean bubble championship?
The bubble championship. If anything, that was like that was like his advertising. Like, yo, I got, I can help you win.
Pause,
like, you
bubble.
know. And look, nobody picked him up after that. Right after he won that championship with the Lakers, helped the Lakers. He helped the Lakers, man. His defense was a big reason why the Lakers won that.
God bless
bubble
Kobe, man. Kobe seen that. That's why Kobe was
he sure did, though. He sure
and
did.
nobody picked him up after that.
Sure did. Yo,
Nobody picked him up.
That clown,
move on
man.
that dude. For
But real
man.
quick,
he wasn't a good locker room presence.
I'm sorry, bro. I just want to put my real quick. My thing ain't long. Shout out to Mr. Turnover himself, Jaylen Brown. They did the Kobe Court at the Roxbury Boys and Girls Club. I guess they did a court.
A tribute to Kobe inside the court, inside the Roxbury
Boys and
Girls.
Yeah,
that's cool.
Shout out.
Is it purple and yellow and purple, or was
I'm not sure. I ain't gonna front. I didn't see the actual artwork. I guess someone told me about it from around the way, because I'm from down that area. So
right.
Speaking
of that, are they doing something to Washington Park?
Yeah, they be doing it.
Yeah, they be doing it.
They be doing it. They be doing all the parks in the city, but yeah.
I wonder if it'll be more. I wonder if it'll be more safe for real basketball players.
No, it's still not gonna be safe.
All right, thank you. That's why I had to ask you that question. You're still down that way. I have to ask that question. I mean, it was never safe when we played ball. Stacks would tell you we probably maybe played ball on that court once.
Yeah,
Shiz, you used to stay down Dudley, right?
Yeah.
On William Street.
Yes.
Yes.
Tropical food.
Yeah.
You been in my crib, court? You
Tropical. Yeah, I've been in his crib. Tropical foods.
Exactly. No, that's my memory of you, Shiz.
Yeah.
I've been there a few times. Because my people's my man Mike Gregory used to live on that street too.
That's my guy. You know that.
Yeah,
that's
Mike Gregory. Yeah. So that's why it just hit me just now.
I gotta give him. He's chilling. He's chilling.
Yeah, he's chilling. I saw him a while ago. He's chilling.
He's doing good. Hey, on Sunday night, I got a nice. It's a positive one, but I got a nice Ramel story. That's Beans' brother. If y'all don't know, nice one. When I first met him.
Yeah, he was telling me today.
Remind you that, man.
He was already. He was. You know what's so funny? He was talking about MD and stuff today, and I was like, "Yo, I'll be on the podcast with Sean." And he's like, "What?" Because he don't. Ramel ain't into all this type.
Nigga, Ramel's in that cave, man.
He's. He
don't know what's going on.
Yeah, he's in his own world.
Ramel's in the cave.
Hey, yo, Beans, I be calling Mel be sounding like Belichick over the phone, right? You be like, damn, dog, it's like that.
Yeah, man.
He lived when he used to live off of when he lived over there off of Quincy Street.
Yes, he
Me
still
and
own that.
MD,
Yeah,
me and MD used to go there, and it would be
Uh-huh.
like we would pop up on him. And it's true, like it was like it being a dog. I said, put some lights on in here, fam. What's
And he in there blazing it.
Yeah.
He's in there.
Oh, blazing.
Yo,
Blazing.
hey, yo, shout out to Mel. Mel was the first black dude I seen shave with the straight razor.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why you shave with the straight razor? And don't bump up.
And
Don't bump
up.
up.
Yo, no, I bump up. I can't. That's my brother. He can shave with a straight razor and don't bump up.
Nah, I can't
Me?
do it.
I can't do it. I can't do it.
I gotta keep
I would
trimming
look
with
like
a
I would look like
you know.
pizza man straight up.
Oh
bro.
hell yeah, my shit would be
I
shady.
called
shit
MD
shady.
today too. I left him a message. I gotta reach back out to him. So
Tell him what's up, man, and tell him to jump on and look at this. Look at our
no,
shit.
I am.
Hey, yo, tell 78 to jump on. He got a lot to talk about, sports.
Yeah, for
Bruce
real.
Armstrong.
For real. So yeah, that's a good agenda for you about them opening the Kobe Bryant basketball court in the Roxbury Roxbury Boys and Girls Club, to get that
Nice.
correct. That's a nice thing. Whoever sponsored that, that's a great thing.
Stacks, you still balling by any
Of
chance?
course,
Nah,
I'm sure
man,
he is.
no way.
You don't ball?
Not
Nah,
little
man,
pickup
I
games
ain't
or
touching
nothing?
You
ball.
look, yo,
About
Stacks, you
50.
still look like a good forward, man. Like you still look like
Man. Yeah, forward and show you what the court is forward. That's about it, bro.
Listen,
Once
real quick,
I started coaching for the supplement. That's it, bro. That's
Yo,
it.
Okay.
a while ago, I used to go see Stacks when we was in Everett, and he had one of his mans. He was fast little dude. We was playing ball. Man, I messed up and wore some sneakers that were kind of tight. Man, when I finished playing ball, man, I had blisters all over my foot, man. Trying to guard this dude, this little fast dude. I forgot his name, little dark-skinned dude. Let me tell you.
That was Spencer, though. That was Spencer.
That was Spencer.
That was
Exactly, Spencer.
That was
Shout out
Spencer.
to
Yo,
Spencer.
and
Shout
that
out
goes
to
to show
Spence.
you how hard I was working to guard this dude. I was really working hard, man. But
Yeah,
yo, my
Spence used to
feet
ball.
though, oh my
Yeah.
goodness,
Hey,
man,
guys,
I have blisters.
Before we jump off, I'm sorry.
days.
I gotta correct myself. It was a
Mhm.
mural at the Roxbury Boys and Girls Club. Someone said it was on the court. It was actually a mural. I had to do
On the
quick
building.
research. Yeah,
On
because
the
someone
building.
told me
Okay.
that. Pardon me. I just want to clear that up
That's
to
good.
be
That's good. Thank you.
100%. Sorry for cutting y'all off on that. Sorry.
And
Oh,
one
no, that's
last
all right.
thing before we get on my agenda free, man. Yo,
Go ahead.
my prayers go out to those people in Maine, man. That's some cold
Oh,
shit
my-
right there.
Yo,
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 man.
oh man, how yo, Stacks. I meant
Yo,
to call
scary.
you this morning.
Is he still at
man,
large?
Because
Yeah,
I
my
know your
sister live out there.
sister's
Yo,
live in
shout out-
Maine. His sister live
Yeah,
in
my
Maine.
sister live
And I
out
meant
there,
to
man. He
call
shot up
you,
the
man.
Walmart. That's 5 minutes from my house.
Get out
Damn,
of here.
man.
You serious?
Yeah,
Oh,
they've been
bless.
on lockdown all day. They like that like the bomber was when y'all had that bomber in Boston. That's how Maine is right now.
Yeah, no, Maine's on lockdown. 'Cause
Yeah,
they
on
can't-
lockdown. Yeah,
Yo,
man.
you
So
know they
find
said,
this dude.
yo, listen, they said the dude. Okay, cool. This is the agenda free. Guys, there's a mass shooter in New England. Put
Yup,
it that way.
straight
There's
up.
a mass shooter in New England. He started in Maine. So far, he killed about 18 people.
Damn.
So far, they found his vehicle, which is a white Subaru, in a parking lot adjacent to a forest. He disappeared in the forest with the AR. Now they saying he stole a blue van or some kind of van, and the plate number on that van was actually picked up coming through Massachusetts border.
Mm.
The dude's in
Mm.
Massachusetts. Massachusetts State Police, Connecticut, Rhode Island, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, they all looking for him. Even New York State Police, because if he rides through New Massachusetts, way on to the other side, he could end up in New York State, get up into Canada. As Stoney knows, we was just up in Canada. That's not too far if you ride it, but that's a lot of miles to cover. But there's a lot of state police, so hopefully they catch this dude, and hopefully he don't make it to no urban areas. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
When I heard about that dude, I called my wife right away because I know she likes to run into certain little stores, and she works in the air. You know, she works in the city. And first thing I told her, I said, "Yo, be vigilant. This dude is still on the loose." And they said he entered Massachusetts.
let me tell you, that was scary. But to me, in my time, the scariest thing in my time was the DC sniper.
Oh yeah,
Let me
the
tell
DC
you.
sniper.
And I was in Florida and I didn't want to pump gas.
Yeah,
I was in Florida.
Yeah, that was
But
That
shit.
shit was
Yeah.
crazy.
Tell me that
You
was
know,
them
you
dudes
guys
that
know
right there.
You
Woo.
guys know my first day at my job was the marathon bombing. So I was actually in the press conference in my job because we host a marathon.
Oh, get
Oh,
out of
man.
here.
And the bomb went off on Boylston and we got locked in and people were running around I work at the hotel down in Back Bay. So it's in yeah, man, that's tough. I know someone that's actually in Lewiston. She's in the program because y'all know I'm in AA. So she was in the
Right.
program, and
Okay.
she was actually a first responder. So yeah, that's tough, man. God bless those people.
For this situation
In
going on in
Maine, yeah,
Lewiston, Maine.
yeah. She's
Yo,
in
Yeah,
when
shout
I
out,
woke,
man.
when I woke up and saw that, man, I was like, whoa.
and God bless
Lord.
your
Yeah, that's
sisters,
scary,
Zach.
man.
God bless. And
Yeah,
then
it's crazy how
I'm glad Tiff is
I'm
safe and
I'm
her
gonna put it
family's
out there.
safe.
Most of the people say, "Oh, yo, shit going on in the hood." Most of that hood shooting shit is like it's beef.
Yep.
Yeah,
But
it was
when
beef.
you just randomly kill people that ain't got shit to do, that they just chilling,
Yeah, that's just
like you go on a roller skating ring and shoot up the roller skating ring. What the
Yo,
fuck is wrong with you?
you heard that they can't even identify people because this dude probably shot people in the face with a 223 rifle.
That's
Think
crazy.
about that, T.
Yeah,
Stacks, think about that. 223 to
so
the face.
that's a round that's only meant for one thing.
That's what I'm saying.
Wow,
They said they can't identify certain people because of the condition.
that's crazy.
yeah, that's just
You see what I'm saying?
That's
God bless
Madness,
them.
like Stack said, madness. You know, war is war, right? Even though what's going on in the Middle East and all that is something different. I think that's so totally political. There's something going on there that's like I don't want to get into it because everybody's getting their ass handed to them just for talking about the shit.
Right? Yeah,
But
you gotta be careful.
you know what I mean? You got to be careful. So war is war. Street violence is street violence, right? And let's say that's it, street violence, right? It doesn't matter about race. Street violence could go any which way, right? But when someone takes it upon himself to walk into innocent, to soft target, as they will call it, and innocent folks, people roller skating, kids, they parents, they grandparents, people sitting down eating a dinner in a restaurant. Come on, man. And I'm a 2A advocate. I would never say I want somebody to take my rights to bear arms. I'm a 2A advocate. I staunch that, right? But the mental aspect of it, the mental capacity and aspect of it, we have to figure out a way where we can root out the mental illness in 2A. So the guys who has the legal capability to purchase a firearm, I hate to say it because it kind of fringes on your constitutional rights as privacy type of thing. But if you're sick in the head, I think it's the government that's given us the right, even though it's an inalienable right, as they say, right? Natural right. But it's still the government who's given us the license to own, right? So I think it's the onus is on the government to make sure that people are mentally capable of that, of securing that situation, of possession that. It sounds weird. A lot of 2A people, if they heard me say this, they'll probably be like, yo, dude, what are you talking about? But at the end of the day, this dude, and this is why I'm saying why I'm talking about it, because we're on this agenda free. We already brought it up about this mass shooting. This dude was already in a mental facility back in August for 2 weeks due to a psychotic episode.
Wow. Damn.
That should have been the red flag right there.
Right.
So that's when his sheriff or whoever supposed to knock on his door and go to his house and take the weapons, because
Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely.
So that's the breakdown that I'm talking about. I'm not talking about violating people's constitutional rights. I'm not talking about that. But we need to figure out a medium in some way that we can identify the people who doesn't roll the dice the correct way. That's it. That's all I'm saying. Figure that out. Y'all figure that out. I think the mass shootings will stop. I think the psychology of mass shootings is dudes. This is all copycat life. You know, I work in a retail industry, and I secure the people that are in my building. I make sure in all aspects that the facility is secured, the people are secured, the money is secured, everything, right? That's my job. Today, I had to be a little bit on of alert because at one of the retail buildings that I was at was close to a highway, right off of 93. And they said the guy was spotted coming down 93 from New Hampshire.
Wow.
So my whole team in other stores more north in the city and more inside the city, I was a little bit south of the city, was texting each other on threads to make sure we be careful and go over the active shooter policy with the staff. That's what was on my agenda today at work. So it is important. Stoney works in the public sector himself. This stuff is important. So,
Yes.
you know, that's where we at.
All right, though.
You know, I'm glad everybody's safe. We haven't heard nothing happen here in Massachusetts or Boston, which is good. Knock on wood. Hopefully it stays that way. And like I said, they got to figure out the mental component to people who are legally able to carry firearms. We got to make sure that we're not holding on to psychotics. That's it. That's all I got, guys. We can end it there.
Yeah, we good, man.
God bless.
Yeah, man.
Bless. So with that being said, I'm going to end this segment. I'll do the disclaimer. Once again, guys, please like and subscribe. This is Parlay with us, with Mr. Bean, Stoney Cook, Hustle Stack, Sean Doe. We do this podcast twice a week, Thursdays and Sundays at 7:30. This is a sports and entertainment podcast. Please hit the thumbs up button, subscribe, hit the notifications. Please, it goes a lot, and it doesn't cost anything to do it. So with that being said, guys, I appreciate it. It was another nice night.
Yes.
We'll see each other soon on Sunday.
Sunday.
All right.
Sunday.
All right, guys. Peace, fellas.
We'll talk about.
God, to make moves. Doobie don't snooze. It's on your back, cause they hate you. Dog break through, sun get through.